عبد هاجرت يداه ووقفت في الليل اللهيب مناديا الله يا الله يا الله. إن كنت ممن سار خلف جهالة فالعفو عندك لا يحيد مدام. يا ويلتي والذنب أثقل عاتقي فبأي وجه في غد ألقاه. إني بسطت يدي إليك تضرعا أواه مما قد جنت أواه. يا ناس ما هذه بدار إقامة.
What is the Islamic status of a dream? This is a topic in and of itself, and we can talk long about this, but we will summarize in a few essential points. Realize, my dear brothers and sisters in Islam, that a dream is one of three types in our religion. As Muslims, we believe that a dream is one of three types. The first type, and the most common type, and the type that we dream every single night pretty much, is what we call hadithun nafs, or the whisperings of our own selves and imaginations. This is a dream that is purely fictional. We imagine and we dream it ourselves. For example, if we are talking about we want to drive a car or we want to purchase a car, lo and behold, we dream ourselves driving that car. Or we think of a big house and want to purchase a house and we dream ourselves in that house. The sign of this dream, one of the main signs of this dream, is that when you wake up in the morning, you forget about it very quickly. The image does not last very long. This is a common phenomenon. All of you wake up and you were just dreaming about something and it's fresh in your memory. And within a few minutes, if somebody asked you to describe that dream, you would not even remember any detail. Even though when you wake up, it is as if the entire dream is in your consciousness. But within milliseconds, the whole dream is forgotten. This is a type of dream that is from ourselves. This dream we ignore. We literally throw it out the window. We have nothing to do with it. It is our own imagination. Nothing wrong with it and nothing that we have to base our religion on. The second type of a dream is what we call in English a nightmare. And a nightmare is a dream that is from shaitan. A shaitan, an evil jinn. The nightmare serves the purpose of frightening the believers, frightening a person. So shaitan throws into us, whispers into us, evil, frightening, disgusting images. And the sign of a nightmare is that you wake up terrified, having seen an utterly disgusting or frightening dream. This is the sign of a nightmare. And a nightmare is from shaitan 100%. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala never shows you something in a dream in which you wake up terrified of this world, terrified of an accident, terrified of a death of yourself or a loved one. This is from shaitan. This is never from Allah. And if it is from shaitan, it means that it is not real. It is meant to scare you. That's the entire purpose of a nightmare. The Prophet ﷺ gave us many guidelines if we see a nightmare. He said, this is from shaitan, we shouldn't tell anybody. Not even your closest friends, not even your spouse. Don't tell anyone because it is fictional. Secondly, don't act upon it. If it's not real, we don't act upon it. For example, suppose somebody saw himself in an evil crash, an evil car accident, disgusting. He saw himself in a very bad car accident. And he wakes up terrified. The next day, he should still go to work the way he goes to work. If it's in his car, he goes to work in his car. Should not change his plan because of the nightmare. To change your plan because of a nightmare means that you are falling prey to the temptations of shaitan. The purpose of shaitan is to try to cause an effect in your life. And by listening to this whisper, shaitan becomes happy. That yes, this person has basically been irritated by what I have done. Remember, nightmares have no reality. They are not true. They are figments, not even of your imagination, of shaitan's imagination. So a nightmare is never ever acted upon. And the third type of dream, which is the actual dream that is important, and this is the type of dream that Yusuf alayhi salam had. The third type of dream is a dream that Allah Azza wa Jal gives us. It is a dream from Allah. In Arabic we call it ru'ya, whereas a nightmare in Arabic is called hulum or ahlam. And these are different words in Arabic. In English, we don't really have these nuances. So we can just say a nightmare is a type of dream from shaitan. And then there is a good dream. There is a pious and righteous dream. How do we know a righteous dream? Well, obviously, a righteous dream does not terrify us of this world. It doesn't terrify us of anything of this world. Realize, if a person wakes up terrified of the hereafter, he sees something in the hereafter, and this encourages him to be a better Muslim, this dream cannot be from shaitan. The purpose of shaitan is to terrify you from this world, to terrify you of a physical calamity. If somebody witnesses a dream that makes him a bit fearful of, let's say, the punishment of the grave, or of standing in front of Allah, this is a good dream because it makes him a better Muslim. It doesn't terrify him in a bad way. It terrifies him of his own sins. And this could be from Allah. Also, secondly, a dream from Allah, it remains in your memory, unlike the first category of dreams which you forget about. So a dream from Allah remains in your memory. You wake up and you see something and you remember very clearly that you saw such a dream. As we said, a dream is one of three types. One of them is from Allah. The one that is from Allah, this type of dream, sometimes you see exactly what's going to happen, no symbolism. So you see literally what's going to happen. For example, Ibrahim alayhi salam saw himself sacrificing Ismail, so he knew this is what Allah wants him to do. But most dreams are not taken at face value. Dreams, generally speaking, are taken as symbolic. So dreams are taken as being some type of symbols. Every item you see in a dream represents something else. It is a message that is not clearly given generally. And that is why interpreting dreams is a science. Interpreting dreams is a type of knowledge. However, this type of knowledge is not book knowledge. You cannot just open up a book and read what the book says and then learn dream interpretation. Dream interpretation is a science that comes directly from Allah. Allah blesses people with it. And this is based upon their iman and taqwa. Okay? Almost all the sciences of our religion are academic sciences. They can be taught. You can go to university, take a class in tafsir, in hadith, in fiqh, take a class in memorizing Qur'an, reciting Qur'an. All of these are academic sciences. But you cannot take a class, an authentic class of dream interpretation. Why? Because dream interpretation is a pure blessing that Allah gives to whomever He pleases of His servants.